Hey guys, it's me, Ashley, and the baby Isley. She's getting big. So, from the title, you all know that we have something serious to talk about, and that is GD. I try not to say the word. I don't like manifesting that, but it is what it is. It's gestational diabetes, and unfortunately, I do have it. I failed my 1 hour test and I failed my 3 hour test. Now, that sucks, but we only have about 7 or so weeks left, so I'm okay with it. I have to manage my gestational diabetes with exercise, with eating properly, and I would say drinking lots and lots of water, which I do every single day. So, gestational diabetes develops during pregnancy, gestation. I've never had any diabetic symptoms or anything like that. So, basically, gestational diabetes, is caused by high blood sugars. So basically what I'm going to have to do is I have my first diabetic class. So I have to take a bunch of classes. So I have my first diabetic class on Monday, and they're actually going to teach me how to monitor my gestational diabetes, which I have to monitor my gestational diabetes by pricking my finger with a glucometer 4 times a day for the next 7 weeks and possibly thereafter. But gestational diabetes goes away after you have the baby, but I am at risk for type 2 diabetes, but I'm not claiming that. Once I have Isley, I do plan on getting back to my regular routine. I definitely fell off in the pregnancy and going through, like having to, take fertility medication and all that kind of stuff, the process that we went through to conceive Isley. So I definitely have fallen off course. So gestational diabetes is only going to be during my pregnancy, and I'm not claiming type 2 diabetes afterwards. Okay? So, yeah, I found out last week, I believe, that, I have gestational diabetes, and I was a little taken back by it, but at the same time, my wife, she's a type 1 diabetic, so it's like I know how to deal with this. But it still bothers me. Like, I still cried. I still felt bad for our daughter. Like, I felt like I was failing her. Like, I'm failing you already, and I haven't even looked in your eyes yet, But it's nothing that I did. And that's one thing that I can definitely say and try to help any other mother that's struggling with having gestational diabetes. It's nothing that you did. It happens. It's very common during pregnancy. So we just got to deal with it. We only got a couple more weeks. I found out later in my pregnancy, which is kind of alarming for me, because I'm like, okay, so I've had this all this time. Maybe I could have been altering my diet sooner. But it happened when God thought it should happen. So here we are. 32 weeks. We have to talk about this. So there's been some crazy things happening to me. So I wake up every day and my hands are completely swollen. Like this hand, which is my right hand. I don't know if you guys can see. It looks like a normal hand, a normal pregnant hand, I guess. But these two hands are completely different. Of course, they're two different hands. But this hand, if you guys have ever seen Nutty Professor or Norbit or something like that, where I think that's the movie Norbit, I don't know. But when the Nutty Professor, he starts boom, boom, like his and his face starts blowing up and getting all chunky and fat and everything like that, my hand in the morning, every morning, looks like it starred in the movie The Nutty Professor, okay? Like, my hand is literally so big, I cannot make a fist. No lie. I can't make a fist. I can't hold a pen. It's like there's no red in my hand. It's all like white like that. There's no blood circulating in my hand at night because I sleep on my right side and then I turn on my left side. But it's so hard to sleep, ladies. 32 weeks. It's hard to sleep. And this baby is heavy. She is still transverse, I believe. I'm not sure. I think she's turning because I'm feeling her a lot more up here. I tried to film a video showing you guys like her movement and stuff because now I'm starting to feel her up here. She's moving right now. I'm starting to feel her up here more, but I still feel her a lot down there. So I don't know. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. And that's another good thing about having gestational diabetes. I'm not trying to make gestational diabetes this horrible death sentence because it's not. It's really not. But I'm sorry to keep skipping around, but I have to tell you guys this. I prayed to God to see my baby. Like, I want to see her. I wanted an ultrasound. Now, I did not know that, you know, basically what you ask for, you shall receive. I did not want to get gestational diabetes to see my daughter, but I know that I'm going to have weekly appointments and instead of bi-weekly. So I'm having weekly appointments from now until the time that I give birth to Idly. And I get ultrasound, so I get to see her, which is really exciting because that's what I wanted. I asked God to give me some ultrasounds. I want to see my baby, but I did not know that it was going to come with having gestational diabetes. But I prayed, and he answered, and that's how that goes. So, yeah. So, yeah, back to what I was talking about. I'm swollen all down my arm, and my hand is so huge, guys. Like, it's not even cute. And I still have to wear my little silicone ring because I can't wear my wedding ring, which I miss so much. What's another symptom? I am starting to burp a lot more, and these are all symptoms that happen in the first trimester. Like, I feel nauseated now. All symptoms for my first trimester, like all the symptoms for my first trimester are coming back except for vomiting, which I'm so excited about. I don't want to vomit because it's not fun at all, but I feel like I have to sometimes. I cry a lot. I'm not a crier, but in this pregnancy, honey, I use up some tissue because I cry a lot. For reasons, you know, when I'm feeling really sick or I'm just very emotional, and it's not fun being so emotional. It's not cute, but it's not going to last long either. Another thing, my feet are starting to swell. What else? Oh, TMI moment, but you get hemorrhoids, guys. Like, not everybody, but I do. I have them. And they're little. But they're there, and it's scary. And it's nasty, but it's pregnancy. People don't tell you these things. People tell you, like, oh, girl, everything's going to be A-okay. It's beautiful, which it is. Like, they don't tell you the complications. They don't tell you about freaking hemorrhoids. They don't tell you that your hand's gonna look like freaking Nutty Professor. They don't tell you can't sleep at night. They don't tell you that you take up the entire bed so your wife sleeps in the guest room because you can't get comfortable, and so you're gonna have to sleep by yourself, and sometimes with your dog, and sometimes occasionally my wife sneaks in the bed, but I take up the entire The entire bed, okay? Nobody tells you that you're going to have to sleep with a fan on your face because you're so freaking hot that you freeze everybody out in your house because you're so hot all the darn time. Nobody told you you're going to be so emotional all the time. But it's going to come with a beautiful, you know, all this comes with a beautiful price tag. I'm going to have Isley in 7 weeks or less. So I'm excited to see this beautiful baby that my wife and I created. I'm excited about it. Like, I was looking through pictures in my phone and videos in my phone from January 1. And I remember going to church on New Year's and feeling so good because I knew this was our year. I knew this was our year. Like, it just had to be our year. And I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that we stuck with it and we have this beautiful baby girl that's growing and we're going to see her in 7 weeks or less. And so I'm so excited about that. Like, God's really blessed us this far. So screw gestational diabetes. We're going to fight this. Screw type 2 diabetes later on in life that they say I may have. But I don't think that I'm going to have it at all. I'm not claiming that. My baby is going to be healthy. She is going to be brilliant. She's going to be beautiful. This too shall pass. And we are not claiming GD. Whenever I talk to my friends, I'm like, yeah, girl, because the GD, they're like, what's that actually? I'm like, come on, think about it. They're like, oh, yeah. So we don't say gestational diabetes a lot. And I'm saying it for the sake of the video, but I call it GD. But yeah, I haven't really told a lot of people either because I'm not trying to have anybody feel bad for me. I'm not trying to, it is what it is. I have gestational diabetes, but not everybody has to know what's going on. You know, like, I don't know. It's not necessary. We got 7 weeks. Come on now. So, I just wanted to give you guys an update. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, just let me know. Subscribe, like the video. Do whatever you feel is necessary. Have a wonderful week. About the week. Guys, it's been a great week, right? Freaking Empire came on, which was okay. I mean, you guys can disagree with me, but it was all right. I couldn't wait till Thursday. Scandal was amazing. And How to Get Away with Murder was actually pretty awesome. Like, I wasn't really a fan of How to Get Away with Murder. I watched it because my wife loves the show as well. So I watched it. But this season is actually really good. So, yeah. So I just wanted to stop by, say hello. I'll show you my belly. You guys will probably see a lot of my breasts, but whatever. So this is Isley. Here she is, little baby girl from the side. Little baby girl from the front. Let me see. Little baby girl from the side. Now if I move my chair out the way, yeah, I can show you guys a little better. And she moves so much. This little girl, little love of our life, she moves so much. Guys, we're so blessed. And so are you. To all the people who've gotten their BFPs, congratulations. To all the mommies who are trying, I'm sending you loads and loads and loads of baby dust. Isley, Sean, and I are sending you guys lots of blessings and baby dust. Thanks guys for watching. Have an awesome weekend. It's Friday. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.